Maybe you question yourself, what is the FOCUS-1? We call the FOCUS-1 the smart meter valve. Why? Because it's an integration of valve technology, measurement technology, and computer technology. For the valve technology, we have used the 3241 with the positioner actuator of Samsung. And for the measurement technology, we have used the Optisonic 3400 for the flow meter technology and the pressure and temperature sensors of Corona. To connect it all together, we have used a smart computer with a lot of computing power to make sure that we can control on flow, pressure, and temperature, but also make maintenance models. Very often we get the question, what does the FOCUS-1 replace? And to answer this question, we have to take a look at a conventional control loop. So if I build up the conventional control loop, we can start in the production field level, where we need different measurement instruments and controllers like a control valve to make sure that you have a certain flow or a certain pressure in a pipeline. And we connect these measurement instruments and the controller to a control level where we have a PLC, a DCS with a PID controller that makes the algorithm or the connection between, for example, a flow meter and a control valve, and together they will regulate how much flow is going through this pipeline. And if we want to replace this conventional control loop with FOCUS-1, we have to go to the next slide, and then you can see that all the components that are needed for flow control and that are needed for pressure control or temperature control are now replaced by one device. So you only need one device to make flow control or pressure control happen. And you could also see that the PID shifted from the control level to the field level, because the integrated computer of FOCUS-1 also makes it possible to directly control on a flow or a pressure or a temperature that is needed inside of the pipeline. So the process industry is always looking for opportunities to save cost, time, and energy. And that's exactly what the FOCUS-1 does. If we look at a traditional control loop, you can see that there are different components needed to build up this control loop. With FOCUS-1, you save a lot of space, but you save also a lot of welding, flanges, cables, connection to the PLC DCS, but also programming of this PLC DCS, which results in 33% saving on installation. And we put this calculation to the test, which you see on the right side, and the conclusion is you need less flanges, cables, IOs, all is in there. At FOCUS-1, we believe in the new way of control. But what is the new way of control exactly? Normally, a control valve is being regulated on position control. And the position is given by the PLC DCS through a PID controller based on a measurement. We can offer you this, but we believe in something what is called flow or pressure control. What do? We use the integrated measurement technology, connect that to our computer, and make a direct integration to the control valve to make sure that you can control on flow or pressure directly from your PLC DCS without the need to have external sensors or a PID programming inside of the PLC DCS. Also, we can do something which is called external process controller. We take an external sensor like a temperature sensor or level sensor, bring this to the input of the FOCUS-1, and from the PLC DCS you can tell the FOCUS-1 what the value of the external sensor needs to be. So this could be very interesting if you directly want to control a heat exchanger with the FOCUS-1, for example. So with the new way of control, we can make sure that your process is being controlled with less overshoot, with a faster response time, and with less control deviation. And this has to do with the integration of all the sensors and the control valve and the computer, everything is aligned with each other and also calibrated in our calibration loop so that you get the optimal and the best performance that is possible inside of your process. Want to know more how FOCUS-1 can improve your process control? Feel free to reach out.